Victory Sports with America's greatest golfer, who was the Player of the Year just a short time ago. Both of us relate to the notion of pressure, but you had a different kind of pressure when you were growing up. Tell us about your back and all of the adversity you went through to play with a back brace, and what it taught you about sports and endurance.
So I could talk all day about this.
Let's do it.
You know, I was diagnosed with scoliosis at age 11. Had to wear a back brace to hopefully prevent from having surgery. And normally kids wear it 2 to 3 years. They're done growing. You're done with the whole thing. But unfortunately, I wore the back brace for 6.5 years, almost until, basically until I was 18 years old. 18 hours a day. So golf was kind of my escape, you know. I thought, well, 4 or 5 hours on a golf course, you know, to play 18 holes, and then the rest of the day I had to have it on, slept in it, worked school, did all that. Then did everything I was supposed to do, and find out that out of the brace, now I have to have surgery because it didn't do what it was supposed to do. And so when I was 18, I had a rod and 5 screws put in my back. So you learn a lot of adversity, a lot of disappointments, and how to handle that, how to overcome that. And my parents were a big part of that. You know, my mom was just, this is what we're going to do. You know, we don't really have a choice. This is what we're going to do. She never let me really feel sorry for myself, and, you know, we just did it.
With Jordan Spieth, we seem to have a concentration of Texas talent. What is it about Texas that's helping America regain some station in the world of golf?
I mean, I think high school sports have a lot to do with it, just a lot of sports in Texas.
Sports are so important.
Sports are huge. You know, you learn so much. A lot of, you know, you have to learn how to lose. You have to learn how to win. And, you know, playing in the Texas wind, I think, is really helpful. You know, you can if you can play in Texas in the summer, you can play in the Texas in the winter with the wind. You can go play.
And we're talking about Woodlands, Texas, where it's a little bit more wind than other parts in Texas, right?
Yeah, you can get. I mean, even Dallas area, you get some Texas winds there. You just have to learn how to play golf and get the ball in the hole. And you know, it's never going to be perfect. You just got to figure out how to do it.
You know, I'm so excited to talk to someone who's been at the top and is at the top of the mountaintop. I tell people when I led the NFL in scoring and I had good years, the hard thing is not that first time. It's when everybody expects you to always be the best. Tell me how you manage that. Do you have a personal advisor or, you know, psychologist that helps you? How do you keep yourself in that right place?
You know, golf is hard because, you know, everybody expects you to win. When, you know, we have 30 tournaments a year, so only 30 people are going to win a tournament this year, and ultimately that's not the goal. The goal is to play good golf. You know, winning takes variables that you can't control. I mean, there's a lot of things. There's so many things you can't control. You can't control how anybody else plays. You can't control the bounces you get. You can't control the wind, and that's the biggest thing in golf is you have to kind of let go of the control and let things happen, and that's what makes the golf a challenge.
Now, it helped me. I'll never forget playing in the AC Championship game when Tony Robbins called me literally and said, you know what, who are you playing this for? And it really helped me to think I'm actually going to go out there and think I'm inspiring the kids that are watching. How do you get ready for the big pressure? This is one of the bigger tournaments. How do you get yourself ready for it with that sense of confidence, but also not take it so personally that you get, you know, tight?
Well, this week is a great reminder of why we do what we do. You know, we're honoring our founders that started the tour. We're honoring these kids that are coming out behind us. So, I mean, everywhere you look on this golf course, you get a reminder of why you do what you do. You know, the majors, it's when we get so tunnel vision and focused on everything that, you know, you have to remember it's a game. You know, just go out there and play. You know, things are going to bounce your way, things are not. And, you know, you can't always control when you're going to play your best, but you just try to do your best every week and see what happens.
Just 2 more quick questions for America's best player. When you have done badly, not that that's happened very often, how did you move past that to get ready for the next shot and the next tournament?
That's actually been a struggle of mine. You know, I'm a person that likes perfect, that likes to hit every shot good, and so moving past those bad shots is hard. And you know, I give myself, you know, however many steps I have to the next shot, and then we got to move on. You know, that's kind of my thing. And I think it's good to be a little bit upset. It means that you care. It means it matters. It means something to you.
It does.
You know, so it's okay to be a little bit upset, but once you get to that next shot, it's that shot. and that's all that matters.
So here we are at the Founders Cup, one of the best tournaments on the planet. The game itself has grown from 24 to I think 36 tournaments in 180 countries. But we look back to the founders. Who of the founders, and you'll be walking past their pictures here in a few minutes, who is the one that inspires you the most?
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I've been fortunate to get to know Marilyn over the last few years, and being around this tournament, you know, she'll call me, she sends me letters, and it's just been really cool to develop a relationship with her when, you know, the founders haven't really been around, and you know, it's cool. I love looking back and seeing all the videos and watching the way the girls swing. I mean, Babe was unbelievable. The way she hit the golf ball. You know, I wish I would have just been around to see it in person. But I would say Marilyn, you know, just seeing how much she loves this event, loves just driving around and watching us play. And this week means so much to them that, you know, I'm playing here every year.
I had a program called Kick with Nick for cerebral palsy. What is, just so we can help plug the many things you do in the community, what is the cause that matters the most to you, and where can people learn more about it?
I would say mine would be the scoliosis. The Scoliosis Research Society is who I've done some work with, and you know, we're just trying to get some awareness out there for kids, mainly just to feel comfortable in the back brace. You know, I was so uncomfortable in it. I didn't want anybody to know about it, and now kids are getting great about it. You know, they're a lot cooler, they're pretty, they have all these prints on them, and you know, the kids are having more fun with it now, which is what we're striving for. And also doing research where the surgeries are getting more advanced. You know, 6 weeks, I met a girl a couple weeks ago, she was 6 weeks out of surgery playing golf, where I was 6 months. So it's just amazing what in 10 years what they're able to do.
Well, you've been wonderful, and I just want you to know that Victory is the world's global network for athletes, and it's free, and we have a lot of the top athletes. We'll be signing some major names again this week. Natalie Goldbus, you might know her.
One of the friends.
Exactly. So we'd like you to be part of that. It's free, and the good news is it's going to create the money that has been going to Facebook back to the athletes, which is where it deserves to go.
That's awesome. I'll check it out.
You bet. Thank you, Stacy.